Welcome back, guys. So in this video, first before implementing the JWT, we should know why JWT is required and where is it helpful while uh, logging in, that is in authentication. So far when we enter this login credentials and click on submit, it's just giving that like register successful or login successful, right? But after login is successful, we also need to redirect the user to another page, like say home or dashboard. So how do we do that? So first check whether we are getting the same thing or not. So this is my credentials and this is my password. So if I click on submit, it says login is successful, but after login is successful, it should take me to the home page. As well as if we like directly go into home page, the application should know what user we are, like until we click on log out, it should remember us. So how we are going to do that? For that purpose, what we are going to do is we are going to store in local storage our credentials or the user details. We are going to store in local storage. Whenever the application is launched, then the website will check whether there is any details in local storage. If there is any details and that is correct, then it will automatically logged into the home page. So we are going to store the details in local storage. So how do we do that? So once the login is successful, we need to do that, right? So here the login is successful. So after the toast, what I'll have is we have this default variable as a local storage from javascript. Then we are going to have this set item. We are setting item, right? We are storing the details in local storage. So set item, and the first parameter is key, that is we need to store under this name. Like it's simply, you can think as a key value pair or a variable value pair. So here we are going to have this as a data. So I want to store the value of a user in the data variable in local storage of the browser. So data, and the second will be, I'll just store this in a stringify way. So json dot stringify. Now I'm going to store the user data. So here the user data is nothing but email and password. So if I save this and let me open my application console, the local storage one. So to go into local storage, you need to click on this application, and this is the localhost 3000, right? If you check this address, so far we don't have any details stored in local storage, that is there's no key value pair here. Once I click on submit, we need to have data as the key and the value should be our email and password. So if I click on submit, you can see login successful, and also there's data of email and password. Generally we won't store password here, we just store email only. So instead of that, we can go with email. It's a never a good practice to store your passwords in local storage. So email. Now if I we are going to delete this first of all, or delete, and if we click on submit, now it's just storing our variable, that is it's just storing our email address. So it will store whatever we want. And the next step is, it's okay, we are storing it, and it takes us to the next page. So I'll show you how it takes us to the next page. So it should set this, and also it should navigate, right? So we are going to have that navigate. After this, we are going to have this use navigate function from react router dom. Again, we need to get the object from use navigate. Const navigate equal to use navigate. Now we are going to use this object of navigate down here. So navigate to home, home or dashboard, any page, after login successful, wherever you want user to redirect, this is the line which you want to use in your code. So now let's see. So if I click on submit, okay, we need to enter the credentials, right? As the application is reloaded, the credentials have been disappeared. So these are my credentials and my password. So if I click on submit, yeah, it's taking me to slash home. So once this designing this page is done, you will see a different page here. So here we are storing it, the data is just being stored in this local storage, but the way we are storing is whenever whoever clicks in this local storage one, they can simply see our details, which we don't want to, because it's not just us, the account will be using. Whenever you use like keep account in this way, whenever someone opens and goes into this geeky person, then they will find your details. And it's easy to edit this. If you click on right click, you can just edit this, and they will modify your credentials. And with some kind of technology like hacking related scripts, they will run the script and they may hack you. So this is one of the vulnerabilities storing in your local storage, like by default with this thing. So instead of this, what we are going to do is we need to store like some kind of a encrypted token. Like just we stored the password here, right? So we'll refresh. So this is the password, right? So if you see this, no one will know what the password is, how to decrypt that, or anything else. So if we store these kind of thing in our local storage, then even if some persons go into this local storage and check the local storage variable, then they will find just some random text which they won't be able to decrypt. So that is why we are going to use JWT, and the decryption also we are going to implement JWT. And we are going to generate that code like a randomized text. We are going to generate that code with some kind of text, like maybe it may be user ID, username, user email, anything. So with some kind of variables, we are going to generate a unique randomized text. So we are going to do that in our next video.